Now, streaming live, this is KSLA News Now.
Good Tuesday morning. You're watching KSLA News Now. I'm Dominic Ban. On Friday, November 20th, two Vivian police officers were executing a search warrant for 58-year-old Nicholas Alexander. At 5:25 p.m., shots were fired from inside of that home, and 25-year-old Officer Brock was hit. Nicholas Alexander continued to fire, according to police, preventing officers from reaching Officer Brock. The Caddo Parish Sheriff's Office arrived, and by 6 p.m., Officer Brock was loaded into an ambulance, but later died from his injuries. After 2 hours of negotiations and a standoff, Alexander surrendered and was taken into custody. As for the man accused of killing Officer Brock, Nicholas Alexander is expected to be on court December 10th. KSLA Investigates takes a deeper look at the suspect's criminal history in Caddo Parish. After going through court records today, we found charges related to battery and assault going back to the 1990s for Alexander. The earliest record we found was a simple battery charge in 1991. KSLA Chief Investigator Ashley Graham and our digital team compiled his full list of past charges on KSLA.com. As always, you can stay first alert to any breaking or developing news in the Arklatex by downloading our KSLA News 12 app. We have all of our team coverage from this ongoing investigation in Caddo Parish and more online at KSLA News 12's app, available right now. Governor Jeff Landry says federal authorities could soon deploy to New Orleans as part of Louisiana's crackdown on illegal immigration, but Landry hasn't said when the deployment could happen. Earlier this year, Kenner Police Chief Keith Conley agreed with federal authorities to help detain undocumented migrants.
He has been working with me ever since I was Attorney General and complaining to the rest of law enforcement and to state officials and anybody who would listen that his city was under siege by illegal aliens who did nothing but conduct criminal activity. And so he's been working closely with ICE and the Louisiana State Police in order to break those gangs up.
Landry has called for ICE and the National Guard to deploy to multiple cities to help crack down on crime, but he hasn't given a date for their arrival. Earlier this month, ICE helped Kenner police arrest 14 undocumented immigrants at the Kenner boat launch. Governor Jeff Landry says Louisiana SNAP recipients are now receiving 100% of their November federal benefits. He says elderly and disabled benefits will end up with extra benefits after receiving 25% of state-funded assistance at the beginning of the month. He says it will be extra help heading into the holidays. And KSLA News 12 is proud to announce part 2 of our 2025 KSLA Holiday Food Drive. We know there is a great need for food donations, and this is the season of giving, and that's why we want to show you that you can care as well. You can scan that QR code on the left side of your screen, or you can drop off non-perishable food donations at the locations on the right side of your screen. And then tomorrow, that's going to be tomorrow that you can do all of that. And then we're going to be able to deliver it to the Food Bank of Northwest Louisiana. Evan?
Hey, good morning. We're all looking forward to storms being back in the Arklatex here later on this work week. Some portions of the region have a flash flooding risk on them. We'll have to tailor the specific forecast and look over the latest of when you can expect storms on your own doorstep for the end of the work week coming up.
Now, KSLA First Alert Weather.
Hey, good morning. Welcome on into your Tuesday. It's pretty much a carbon copy of what happened yesterday. Down to even a little bit of fog across the southern edge of the Arklatex, but thankfully that really isn't getting as far north as what it was yesterday. Cloudy skies are on top of us, leading into a very warm morning. Some lower 70s in for you waking up. 70 in Shreveport, 72 in Texarkana, 71 in for the Queen, 66 in Minden. Coolest spots are in Center and Natchitoches, 63 and 65. But even then, it's pretty much t-shirt and shorts. It's what you're waking up to here to start off the day. Meanwhile, temperatures here for the afternoon are going to be in the low to mid 80s once more. Similar high temperatures to what we had out yesterday. It continues in, day out before we get the storms back in the Arklatex. Here is what I'm expecting out of the storms here between Thursday and Friday. First, Thursday. Most of the storms, if you notice, tailored into the northern half of the Arklatex. I honestly think Natchitoches could almost stay completely dry here throughout Thursday. Maybe even Shreveport, especially during the day on Thursday. I think throughout the daytime hours, we're expecting storms, consistent storms, to continue to roll across areas of Texarkana, even starting in the morning hours of your Thursday, too. Into Thursday night we go, though. More of the storms are finally going to get moving. Thursday night, that's when most of the storms are probably going to roll through Shreveport and into early Friday morning before bulk of the Friday. Most of the storms are then going to roll into areas in Natchitoches and more towards central Louisiana here, definitely by Friday afternoon, leaving us with just a stray few showers here for the weekend, but the weekend's looking a lot better. All right, now, first alert check to your traffic here, heading on into first, the I-20 construction zone. They have a good backup at this time, especially going westbound. Eastbound, nice and smooth there still for the most part if you're trying to get into Bossier, but watch out if you're trying to go into Shreveport. Already a big backup mentioned there. A little slowdown on Benton Road going southbound to I-220, but Airline Drive's looking a lot better here at this time. Jimmy Davis Bridge, just a tiny slowdown going westbound into Shreveport here for now, but expecting that to pick up a good bit here in the next little while. Lastly, Texarkana, that's looking all nice and good here for the time being. Hey, we'll continue to keep you first aware and first alert all about the storms here coming later on this coming Thursday and Friday on our first alert with a breakdown coming up in just a little bit, 10:30.
All right, and you can stay connected with us right here on KSLA News 12's app. Join us right here for our next newscast at 9 this morning.
Hey, and just mentioned again, 10:30, first alert with a breakdown. That'll be on then on our live stream at KSLA.com. CJ Cartledge will be your host.
And every weekday at 7 in the morning and 9 at night, you can watch KSLA News 12 now. We will stream your top stories on the KSLA News 12 app, Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV, leaving you with a live look at traffic. Have a great day.